How's it? Indian Cowboy, DocSports.com. When it's on Monday, September the 15th, as we get this video to you around this time. Have your free pick winner in just a second today. Your free pick winner today is, and I will get to the football game tonight, your free pick winner today is going to be between the Yankees, the Yankees and the Twins in just a second. Also talk to you about Tampa Bay, Houston, Cincinnati, St. Louis, Texas, and Houston. Hello, my name is Indian Cowboy, Arun Shiva, and this is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy's been around for 19 years. Doc Sports, 54 years. Been around a long time. How this works, our best selections are over at DocSports.com under Arun Shiva. Our next best selections are our YouTube Premium Thoughts, where you get an extra video every single day. So 30 extra videos, 3 extra selections a day. Not to mention you get a live show, which we're going to try to fit in on Thursday and Friday nights at around, I think, 9 o'clock. So you're going to get about, 170 selections, right? An extra 20. I try to do an extra 8 on that video, just a little bonus video to get you ahead of everybody else over the weekend. So, I mean, yeah, you're looking at a close to about 154 selections, 150 selections, all for just $20 a month. And you get a written summary at the end as well of every video. So it's just an incredible deal, probably one of the best deals out there on the internet. All right. So what else do I need to tell you here? We had a monster weekend. We missed our top play with Temple, but then we won every single football selection after that. So we went 5-1 in football, and we're going to have 6 more selections this week, right? We went 5-1 for plus 1230. We gave you it was just brilliant. I mean, let me share with you what our football card was. And we're going to do just as well this week, and I'd like to go at least 4-2 this week, if not better. But after Temple's miss, we gave you Colgate and Syracuse over, which was a winner. We gave you North Texas over Washington State, winner. Gave you FAU, FIU over, brilliant, winner. Gave you Louisiana Tech over New Mexico State, winner. Gave you the Giants plus the 5.5 over the Cowboys, winner. And then on top of that, we went 11-1 in baseball and WNBA this past week for plus 4,500. That's insane. That's just incredible. So not only are we on a 4-0 WNBA run, we're on a 5-0 baseball run for plus 2,900. We have a 7-unit baseball selection today at 6:45, and we can't wait for it. Join us for our football as we try to go 4-2 this week. Join us for our baseball. Soccer is now at a plus 6,400 run. WNBA, great 4-unit winner on Atlanta, minus a 7 over Indiana. Canadian football, 4-1 CFL top play run. MMA, 4 selections tonight. Daily props, 2 or 3 winners of late. Looking forward to all of that jazz today, all right? Let's get to it, man. Your free play today is, I like the Yankees and Twins over, and I can't get off of it, so I'm going to give it to you. But I'm going to talk to you about the football game. I like the Texans as well, but I'll tell you about that. I'm not going to make that my free play. What is our free play run, by the way? Our free play run is sitting at 50-26, 94-54, just an incredible run there. But I like the Yankees as they face the Twins here. I like the over 9. A couple of things here. First of all, the Yankees lost to Boston 4-6 their last game. Minnesota's lost back-to-back games to Arizona. Rodon and Richardson here. Rodon went 7 innings, 1 hit, and 1 run against the Twins last time. He literally gave up 1 hit against the Twins last time, and that's not going to happen here. He lost to Detroit in his last game, 6 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs. So you could have a Yankees pitcher that's on a bounce back, but he dominated the Twins last time. Then you have Woods Richardson here, who went 5 innings, 5 hits, and 3 runs against the Angels. I like the fact the Yankees are off of a loss. I think that's going to motivate them. I like the fact that the Twins have revenge against Rodon from only giving up 1 run and 1 hit to them in his last game. And I'm going to back the over 9 here between these two teams, as I have it at closer to 10. And therefore, that is your free play selection. Now, as it relates to the Texans and the Bucks, look, I don't think Houston starts the year 0-2. That's just my opinion. I don't like the fact. I think Tampa Bay got lucky against my Falcons because we missed a whole bunch of field goals, right, in that game, and I don't think Tampa Bay beats Atlanta in that game otherwise. So it was 23-20 was the final. So I think Tampa Bay's luck sort of runs out here a little bit. I like the fact that Houston lost to LA, who's a really good team. I like the fact that Houston's lost back-to-back games going back to January 18th when they lost to the Chiefs 14-23, and now they lost to LA 9-14. I like the fact that Houston was actually up in that game 9-7 before they fell apart a little bit. And I think this will be a great game for C.J. Stroud, who didn't throw a touchdown in his last game. But what I don't like is the fact that Houston has beaten the Bucks, since 2007, all 5 times. The Bucs have never beaten the Texans in the history of NFL football. Okay, so Houston beat them 39-37, and Baker played that game. That's the one thing that makes me a little nervous, but I'm going to take Houston here on the money line as an extra lean for you. Your Cubs and Pirates, that is YouTube Premium, by the way, today. Phillies and Dodgers, that's YouTube Premium. Cincinnati and St. Louis today. I like the Reds today. Cincinnati just got swept by the A's. Terrible. They only took 1 of 3 from St. Louis last time. 1 game under 500. St. Louis beat Milwaukee 3-2 last game. They lost 5 in a row coming in. Little and Liberatore here. Little 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs against St. Louis. He did dominate Milwaukee, Cubs, and Tampa Bay to his credit. 1 or no earned runs to his credit. Liberatore here, 5 innings, 8 hits, 3 runs against the Reds last time. He won, but shaky. 4 innings, 6 hits, and 5 runs, and lost to Seattle last time. I think the Reds do make some sense here, and I'm going to back the Reds. Baltimore and the White Sox, that's YouTube Premium. Texas and Houston, I'm going to back Houston, man. Look, I understand that both teams are off of a loss. Houston lost 2 of 3 to Texas last time out. Texas lost to the Mets 2-5, so I know they're on the bounce back. They had won 6 in a row before that. They had swept the Brewers. Super impressive. Houston took 2 of 3 from the Braves. They're off of a loss too. And remember, Houston lost 2 of 3 to Texas. Leiter and Alexander here. Leiter 5 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs against Houston last time. So Leiter has revenge against Houston. But he just went 4 innings, 7 hits, and 3 runs against Milwaukee. And I think he struggles here, honestly. And plus, Alexander of Houston has won 8 in a row. And he gave up no earned run in his last game, 7 innings, 3 hits, and no runs against Toronto. I'm going to back Houston here, okay? So your free play today is on the Yankees and Twins over. I lean on the Houston Texans as well. I lean on Cincinnati Reds as well. And I lean on the Houston Astros as well. And YouTube Premium is going to be between the Cubs and Pirates. That's YouTube Premium. Phillies Dodgers, YouTube Premium. Baltimore White Sox, YouTube Premium. And San Fran Arizona, YouTube Premium. And YouTube Premium, I'll see you in about 5 minutes. And don't forget, extra video every day and a live show Thursday and Friday nights as you get 8 extra games on top of that of each of those and a written summary. Don't forget 7-unit baseball today at 6:45. Can't wait for it. Let's win our 6th straight baseball selection in a row, and let's move to 12-1 in baseball WNBA combination. Join for football, join for baseball, join for WNBA. We're rocking and rolling here. Join for college basketball and NBA on the horizon. We just love making you a great ROI. Soccer's on a plus 6,000 run as well. Bye-bye.